To set up an AWS Amplify GraphQL API, start by installing the AWS Amplify CLI and configuring your AWS account. First, install the AWS Amplify CLI using npm by running the command npm install g at aws-amplify CLI. Then, configure the Amplify CLI by running the command amplify configure and following the prompts to set up your AWS account. Next, create a new Amplify project by running the command amplify init and answering the questions to set up your project. Choose the options that best fit your needs, such as the project name, environment, and authentication method. After initializing the project, add the GraphQL API by running the command amplify add API and selecting GraphQL as the API type. Choose the schema type, such as a single schema or a schema with multiple types, and define your schema using the GraphQL schema definition language. Once you have defined your schema, run the command amplify push to deploy your API to the cloud. This command will create the necessary AWS resources, including an AWS App Sync API and a DynamoDB database. After deploying your API, test it using the AWS Amplify GraphQL API client or a tool like GraphQL Playground. You can also use the Amplify CLI to test your API by running the command amplify mock API. Best practices for setting up an AWS Amplify GraphQL API include using a consistent naming convention, defining a clear and concise schema, and implementing authentication and authorization to secure your API. Additionally, use the Amplify CLI to automate the deployment and testing of your API, and monitor your API's performance using AWS CloudWatch. By following these steps and best practices, you can set up a scalable and secure AWS Amplify GraphQL API that meets the needs of your application. Remember to keep your schema up to date and to continuously monitor and optimize your API's performance to ensure the best possible user experience.